This poem was written for the barony of Bjornsborg, to speak of the memory they hold for loved ones that have passed. The skill of the skalds is skived from the legends of the battle-planked brandishers beneath the bear's banner. Weak are the soft words for wielders of wound flames not born, fate-kissed beneath the banner of the white bear. Valkyries held vigil when valiant Emrys rejoined beloved Brianna, bound again, forever. Jusric and Ronvald tell of Radulf and Skelmir, then fill hungry Einherjar with egg feasts from their longships. Wordsmiths here weaving their weird still chase Ragnar's fame. See how the seal hunters seed Valhall with their heroes. This poem was written from the pain that we all felt when tragedy struck the kingdom of Calontir. Calontir sheds tears fresh, talons in wood's bane lost. Freya's cloak kin flying, feathers shadow hell's road. Blood songs sung days before brought Calontir honor, but her heart's laid low by light of fire's darkness. Cinnamon red reaver, Ron the noble ripple wing, winter's ivory allure, Artemis hunts hell's halls. Weeps the sable star, for soar no more these falcons. This skald's tongue, now silent, sorrow has reaped his words. Dietrich's Drapa was written for my dearly beloved friend, Sir Dietrich Kempenich von Eltz. Gone too soon from this world, he was the one that fostered the love for skaldic poetry in me from the very start. I miss him more than words can explain. Gather close, my kith and kin, for tales regaling deeds of the great Dietrich. Dauntless the stag braggart. Many felled the falcon's foes with wings unseasoned. When feathers unfurled, he flew like few before him. Glory stained the green hills, growing warlord's luster, till Ring-giver gave him golden eagle's cloaking. Spirits soared with splendid spurs, belt and plain chainings. Time had shown his titles truly weren't his measure. His worth better won by words of praise and wisdom. His faith was the fire that fueled his love and passion. His sword and his service surpassed only by his devotion to dearest darling wife and savior. His legacy leaves us longing for more stories. So tell your tales, wild, true, or tall. Drink deep to Dietrich. This poem was written to commemorate the elevation of James and Joan for the kingdom of Glenavon. Noble James and Joan, the jewels of the Ram's land, lead with wisdom, love, and loyal hearthkin with them. Their hearts are not held by hoarfrost or Sif's hair, but by daring to dream and delight in growth of others. Your ring-giver is righteous. Rare is his bold spirit. He is a word-weaver, and warm is his welcoming. His windfish call waves of warriors with but whispers. The smell of meats smoking summons his bannermen. Serpent of wolf wine he wields with deadly cunning. Hail your king. Hail James, for his word fame is well earned. Lord of horsemen's heart, does wholly measure his equal. Lessons taught with love the learned will remember. The queen's heart is humble, having grace and prudence. Beloved, patient, balanced blurs the wooing of the moon. Dexterous fingers deftly draw her needles mapping, but savvy hands speak softer than succor given to new dreamers. The ring of the Wreathguard rightly has received her. Hail your queen! Hail Joan, for her word fame is well earned. Legacies of these legends will last beyond their lifetimes, and Glenaubyn's glories will grow like Idun's apples. These words were spoken for Vigdis Graffelder on the day of her elevation to the Order of the Laurel. Hail the king! Hail the queen! Hail the lords and ladies! Hail the gods! Hail the goddesses! Hail the honored sable star! Look upon this day with favored eyes and good fortune for all that witness. Listen closely, lords and ladies, to recount the virtues of the vulva, Vigdis, the seidr spinner. Well she kens the wool ways, weaving brilliant patterns. No cords from any creature could she not spiral. Where to any warrior wanting easy spoils, for ash is bent to bring the bow-mother's hail of reeds. Mother of two talented talon storms, Jurgen and Hilda, now does Donna's wife near, knowing love surrounds her. Twice belted to the bay-wreathed Beatrix and the spinner, Vigdis held her vigil, and vaunted wisdom garnered. Bonded by the Bifrost band, this thistle-bearer comes to the answer the crown, and covey of the wreath guard. This poem is called Fionnsviser, and it tells the story leading to the birth of the Skald, Finn Jarl Skald. Hearken close, and hear of hero stories soaring. Elisif finds Fwelin forming bonds by Orm's bites. Fenrir's stalking sons pad slyly by in Ron's hall. Westward bore the beasts, and brought the dawning autumn. For Sif's hair and hoar-frost have the havoc reavers, strong and brave, bringing blood eels for the shield flood, set sail o'er the seal plains, sword song and word fame craved. Felling Aegir's alehead, Ellie's courage swelled much. Fat the crows then flew with feathers o'er the heather, while the wind-swept whale road whisked away the fray-sweat. Dreadful warning words did wind southward by mouthfuls, filling Conrict Fwelin's fiery eyes with ire dark. Kerbals, windfish whirling, wildly styled the boiling serpents near black stairs, and summoned Fwelin's steel fangs. The crow-feeders cawed and clamoured, damning Northmen. Ranging for Onrirtic, rovers covered much earth. Finally meeting fighters from the eastern sea, the ire-fueled men of Erin, eager for spear tears, a band of white and boneless, bellowed vows, beat bowrons, hefted shields, and shafts so sharp were sharks in frenzy. The cold storm of swords was savage. Fwelin's steel had hewn many foes. Howling, he fed the war corbies. El the steel-eye, all but equaled for the corbies, his fair and best feasting. Fearless, that spear-maiden. Raised swords, face to face they fought, blow for blow, tireless, till ring-givers granted gore marked the war-shearing. Elisif found Fwelin fully matched her passion in blade dance and bed-rolls, and blessed him with hand-fasting. Weeper of Gold welcomed wedding with a bed-seed, sprouting white-crowned sun in summer warm and stormy. Father kenned him Finn, but Flame-Eye kenned his fame, and with honeyed waves the wanderer wet his lips with sipfuls.